Alright, welcome back to Bangers and Mash. This week we're cleansing the world from evil demons from hell in the most intense Bible game to date. We're playing Doom. Alright, the game was made by ID Software and Bethesda. It was released for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC on May 13th. There was no rating given to the game review sites, which we both agreed. It helped the hype for the game. Stop there from being unwanted spoilers or just the tainted review bullshit everyone goes through. I don't know, man. There's so much of that crap nowadays.
Okay, so the game has a very thin storyline. We're not calling it a bad thing, but the plot does take away from us shooting demons. Unfortunately, the protagonist is a Doom Marine. It's no longer the William B.J. Blazkowicz, which is a bit of a downer. The game is really one-sided, the conversation. The Doom Marine says nothing. Okay, so apparently you're imprisoned, and there's hints that you're a Doom Slayer that's destroyed Hell before. You basically dropped in the middle of a demonic invasion between the UAC on Mars. Some chick named Olivia Pierce is trying to unleash demons. You have to hunt her down. You end up opening the gate to Hell, only to escape back to Mars, only to go back to Hell. You kill a lot of demons. You get the infamous BFG, which is awesome. We both agreed.
Yeah.
You go to Hell, you kill some more demons, you fight a cyber demon, kill more demons. You don't really want to give away much of this story, what there is.
Yeah, the gameplay is sort of like the earlier Dooms, but definitely with a new kick-ass graphics, fast-paced, gore-filled, the first-person shooter aspect. You can move the camera up and down though. That's something you couldn't do in the original ones. You get a double jump. You can't jump at all in the originals. So it's not quite like the classic, but it does have that Doom feel to it. Most of the character models we found were pretty spot on to the originals. There were some, like the Hell Knights, they changed the way they look, and they look just straight whack. Like, they don't look good at all. They used to be goat-like, and now they just look stupid. The Cacodemon, though, I mean, it looked awesome. It was our favorite.
Especially when you blew it up.
Oh, yeah, man. And then, like, the Baron of Hell, they're still large. They can take a lot of hits to kill. In the beginning, they're really tough. You do eventually start taking on, like, a whack of them at a time, which makes them kind of, I don't know, not so intimidating like they used to be. The Pinkies, I used to know them as demons. They call them Pinkies. Although large, they will still follow you around. They'll try to jump to higher areas and chase you down. So that's a little different than the originals. I suggest chainsawing them, really easy. The Revenant, basically it's just a high definition version of the originals, but it does lack the scream that the originals did. When you used to hear that scream, it would send chills up your spine. You'd be like, where is it? Where is it? But it doesn't have that feel anymore. It's just kind of like, oh, another Revenant.
It has a decent variety of weapons. It includes a pistol, the shotgun, the double-barrel shotgun, the rocket launcher, the BFG, the insanely gory chainsaw, this plasma gun, machine gun, and the Gus rifle, which we think is the newest.
Yeah, that's the newest addition, it would appear.
Each weapon has attachments, and they can be upgraded. Your suit can be upgraded. There's also runes that are more of a side quest. These can be upgraded. There's lots of perks. There's also power-ups, there's quad damage, there's haste, there's invisibility, all that kind of shit. The music does follow to the original Doom. It is a metal, death metal, like do-do-do-do-do-do, kind of like, right? Much better than we agreed than, dubstep.
Yeah, dubstep would have been a bad choice for it. Just to touch up kind of on the weapons, though, one thing we did notice, though, was the multiplayer does have more weapons,
But we didn't see in the single player.
Yeah, you don't see them in the single player, and that was kind of a letdown. Like, if you have them in the multiplayer, why not have them in the single player? But really, throughout the game, though, there's these weird levers you can find. They'll open up classic-looking Doom doors. If they are found, you do unlock classic Doom levels. You can play these levels if you do unlock them. We unlock the underhalls, so you gotta chill around in the underhalls, but with different monsters, like the new monsters from the game.
And the new weapons.
Yeah, and the new weapons inside the old school level, so it was pretty fun. Lots of little Easter eggs like that. There was even the Terminator reference when you hit the lava and he does the thumbs up going down. It made it pretty funny. Touching up on the multiplayer though, it was great in this game. You can do all kinds of character customization, class customization. You can pick a class, create your own class. There's a map creator tool. You can create like horde modes, all kinds of freedom. It's really complicated to use though. There is tutorials, but if you do stick it out, you can create some pretty interesting shit. Back to the character customization though, I mean like there's more than just like paints and like for your guns. Like you can pick like
There's different armor sets.
yeah, different armor sets. You can create the color for the armor. Like you can make like crazy chromes, crazy like golds or
Dirty, clean.
yeah, dirty, clean, worn, I guess. You know? Like so there is actually a lot of customization to it. I gotta give it that. You can make your gun purple if you want. You know, it's good. I mean, what did you think of Doom?
So Doom, my pros were it's nice and fast paced. The multiplayer is a good start.
Yeah.
It does need a little bit of work. You can make the game like you can make the campaign as hard or as easy as you want.
Yeah.
So it's good for pretty much any type of player. So the cons, the multiplayer does need some work. More levels, because you kind of keep repeating the same level over
and you know they're
over.
gonna gouge you for fucking...
It's gonna be DLC.
Yeah, they're gonna gouge you on that. There's already a season pass.
And then the lobby times, because sometimes if you're readied up and no one else is readied up, or trying to find a lobby...
Yeah, sometimes you sit there for 90 seconds just to start your match if no one readies up. Like, that's a little tedious.
It's a bit much, compared to games like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Or Battlefield.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a 7 out of 10. And then the replay is about a 5 out of 10. I'd go back and play the harder difficulties, and then the multiplayer brings me back.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think of the newest Doom?
Really, the pros, the game does have the classic Doom feel. It's just updated, feels faster paced. We see the Doom stuff we grew up loving, like the enemies, the music, the guns, the gore. It's all there in this game, and you can appreciate that. Caters to the fans, obviously.
Yeah.
Great multiplayer, and the soundtrack, I mean, it's just awesome. It's a great soundtrack of any game. The cons, the story was pretty garbage, but I mean, you don't really need the story, and if you played the classic ones, you don't really expect much of a story. It felt kind of shoehorned in at times, like, I don't know, it would just kind of stop you and you'd have to listen. It's like, I really don't care, I just want to go shoot shit. The levels can get a little repetitive looking. They all kind of look the same in Hell and all the same in
It's a bit of the same
the Mars base.
the same texture.
You're excited to see, you're excited to see a winter base at one point.
Yeah, it's at the very
Well,
the end.
Yeah. The matchmaking online, as we said, it can be slow and tedious. Other than that, though, I mean, I'm not trying to bag on the game. Like, really, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was a good game. I suggest you play it. It's really worth it if you like the classic Doom feel. Replay, I would give it a 5 only, just because I don't really want to go back and play the campaign, but I do want to play the multiplayer, and it is a fun multiplayer.
This has been another Bangers and Mash. Don't forget to tune in and subscribe. We got lots of stuff going on. New Preacher Side, Walking Dead, movie review, and our ongoing game reviews.
Soundtracks on
Sundays.
Yeah, so I mean, we got a lot going on. Don't forget to donate your Boba Fett merchandise. Like you said, like and subscribe. And until next time, all I can say is, fuck off.